think it's afternoon. What
Yeah.
time is it?
It's afternoon.
It's after 12 anyway. Must be, because they've already had lunch down at the highway patrol. So we got a notification that our registration was ready. So we thought we'd come down and pick up our registration. So we went to the registration office. They went over our paperwork with a fine-tooth comb. 5 or 10 minutes later, we were sent to the highway patrol office, where they proceeded to go over our paperwork and
Right, love.
charged us another fee. As Jocelyn said, it's only $20. It's $20 here, $20 there. Every time you turn around, it's another $20 or $30. So anyway, so we went to the highway patrol office. Again, another 10 minutes later, I guess, after they looked over the paperwork, they said, oh, you need to go to the Xerox room and get copies. So we went around the corner of the building to the Xerox office where the girl was watching her daytime opera on her phone or whatever it was, some kind of drama. Took our paperwork and proceeded to make copies and charged us 40 pesos. Again, not much money, a few cents, just the idea. So we leave, we thank her, she just totally ignores us and goes back to watching our video. I expressly made sure I told her to have a good day, and she responded, so that was good. So from there, we went back to the highway patrol, where they proceeded to take the paperwork from the copies that we made and sent us to the, what was that other office we went to? The crime lab. So the crime lab had to look at our paperwork, asked me where I was parked. So I told him I was parked in the parking lot. He said, you gotta bring it around so we can see it. Okay. So I bring it around. They proceed to do their etching, stenciling of the vehicle registration, motor, whatever it is. What is it?
The board.
Yeah, the serial number, that's on the motor. There we go. So he does that, so we go back inside. He says, oh, did he say we're okay from there? Or did we have to go from there back to the...
We're okay.
We're okay. So anyway, he said I had to move my vehicle because now I'm parked in an inspection zone. So we moved the vehicle back to the parking lot, come back to the crime lab. So from the crime lab, he says, oh yeah, all right, everything looks good. He took some more money, right? Of course he did. And we went, so he sent us down to the LTO office of registration, and that's where we are now. At least we're sitting in a nice air-conditioned space with fans, and we're going to sit here for a while they evaluate our paperwork. There's a cashier here, so I'm guessing we'll have to pay another fee, and then they'll give us the releasing. So here's where we're at right now, I guess, if I can figure out how to do that. So one of these evaluator windows, 2 through 5, there's only 4 people here, and nobody's at any window. You'll go to the cashier, and then from there, you'll eventually get to the releasing. So here we are, and I'll keep you posted as we proceed through this. I've been told this is the last stop. All right. Well, we made it. So while we were in at the actual land transportation office waiting, as I said, we had to have paperwork reviewed, and we did get called up to pay another 2,000 some odd pesos. And we had to come back and sit and wait for another half hour or so until you could actually pick it up where it was processed. So wasn't as quite as easy as we were expecting when we left the house. We thought we were just going to pick up the registration, not to be. And for those of you that didn't see the other video of our first attempt at the registration, because it was a private sale, apparently it's a little more complicated. And initially we went for the registration. First thing we had to do was get the insurance, which there were 8 insurance companies within the LTO office complex. I say complex, there were pretty much tables in a covered area, but in any case, there was insurance companies there. So we got insurance, went to the registration desk, and because it was a private sale in a different city, we had to wait for them to get in touch with the other city's registration office and verify that the people that were selling it were indeed the owners, which is a good thing, I guess. We want to make sure that they actually owned it, that sold it to us. So anyway, we had to wait 3 weeks for that. So we thought we were just going to go in and pick it up, but not to be. But we managed to get it, again after another fee. And here we are, back to the house.